Good night, good night, good night. Welcome to another episode of Sunday Vibes Live. What's up, Brandon and Angela and Siobhan? Hello, hello. Siobhan is from New York. Yeah, thank you again for joining me on this live. So the usual thing, we'll just wait 2 minutes to, let people come on board and then we'll jump into the essence of this live. If this is Sylvan, good night, brother. Yeah, if this is your first time taking in the live, we normally recap yesterday's video drop here on the channel, and then after we probably do things ad hoc in a sense, or I answer your questions. Today, well, before we jump back into the main aspect of it, it is, I don't know if you see the title, is like back to the old time days kind of scenes. Yeah, so I posted something on the community tab, and it's like, all right, what I want to do, or what you all want to check out this, on this live. And I think some people said, yeah, some old time tunes, or I was suggesting to take in some old time like calypso, soca, probably some old school music. And yeah, so that is what we'll do probably in a little bit. Make sure we just are waiting for a few more seconds before we jump into the heart of it. Yeah. So hope your weekend was pretty good. I won't lie, I was kind of, hey, King Cole, good night, good night, good night. I almost did not actually make it to life. I ain't going to front with you all. I kind of knocked out a little earlier. We went out for lunch, and hey, Susie. Well, I shouldn't say lunch. This was late lunch. The wife and I, and yeah, when we came back, it was like that hit me hard, boy. And I went and just take a little lie down, and next thing you know, it was almost 7 o'clock, and I was like, oh my gosh. So, hey, Gabriel, a day. I almost didn't make it here, to the live. I almost sleep through it. So I not too long get up and thing and like organize and rush down and to, come on board and say hello to you all. I thank you again for joining me on this live, and I think that's about the 2 minutes mark has passed. Hey Andy, thank you so much. Andy's asking where's the best pork you ever eaten in Trinidad? Roast or fry? So far it's roast, and I would have to say there's this place on Aripita Avenue next to the Diamond. It used to be where those guys diner used to be. What's the name of that place, boy? I forget, boy. And that, cause that was some months ago. It was a partner of mine. He, big up Chad. He was he works there, and he invited us to a lunch. Was it? Yeah. And let me see if I could find it. It is, what's the name, boy? Tapas Lounge. Yeah. Tapas Lounge. So far, yeah. And it's like a Portuguese style kind of cooking they do there. So that was real good. So yeah, was I so far the best pork I ate, I guess. The second one would have been probably the the one in the Pow that I ate, yes, not yesterday, that I did in the video. The one from Dinson King, right there in San Fernando, Southland Mall. Yeah, that was Chasu, so that was real good. And yeah, King Cole, Sunday lunch. Yeah, Sunday lunches end up doing that here sometimes. Yeah, especially when you eat it late, because now, West Indian people, I don't know, this is the same for you all, but from what I know, right, when we eat lunch, is be at least around 2 o'clock or after 2 o'clock, because that's the time the families normally finish cook. So it's after 2 you're eating, and from the time you eat that good Sunday lunch vibes, you just go and, if you sit down or lie down anywhere, sometimes you just knock out. That is how good the food is be, and it's like, yeah. Gabriel saying, you look like you take extra rest. Yeah. Some days is just like on that now, where you just keep going and going, but your body's be like, hey, hold up, you need some rest. So yeah. Hey Wesley, Anari Raja song by Amelia Sukdev. Okay, yeah, Wesley, we'll check that out in a little bit because we'll jump into some some old time tunes that we'll do in a little bit. Susie's asking if you vlog the late lunch today. Yeah, I kinda did actually. So, and that is coming in a very interesting concept video I was thinking about. It's like it is foreign versus local, meaning local Trinidad and Tobago. We have a good bit of foreign brands here, so it's basically a plan to do a video of the local brand here versus the foreign counterpart in a sense that is also located right here. Yeah, so you can look out for that. That might drop. I'm not sure how soon that'll drop, Susie, because those videos take some time now because I film from those in segments whenever I get time. Like yeah, so that might drop. More or less, I have April covered with terms of videos and video ideas and whatnot. So that might drop probably May or June. So we'll see how that goes. Yeah. So that is that. Oh yeah. So the yesterday's video, the Chinese New Year festival. Well, you all know I filmed this a while back. If you have been on the live every continuously. Yeah, Gabri. The body does call for us sometimes, and it's had to take up the call, or you'll have no choice but it'll take that call for you. So it's best to take up the call whenever you could and get rest. Yeah. So after this, I'm actually just gonna probably organize to sleep because tomorrow is a work day. So yeah. Yeah, Susie, food is always our vibes. So the Chinese New Year festival. I know every year there's normally have something and it's normally be something small, and it just so happened that this year was the first time they kinda have it on this big scale. Hey Marley, good night, or good evening, as the case may be. Yeah, so this was the first time, and it was sung to Miss Helen Lee from Sinceres. Yeah, I got a good bit of information on the festival itself, the Temple Fair Festival. Well, in the video I described that, and it was just fascinating to like learn all those stuff now, and I was happy to share that with you all. They're gonna have it again next year, so I'll try to post that up on my community tabs whenever it's happening. So yeah. Hey Faisal Anita from Canupia, love in the house always. Thank you so much. Hey Maria, good night. Sylvanus is talking about the old school days with DJs Big Brother, Dave, and Starchild. Woo! That is some good vibes, boy. That's some real old school days kind of thing. So yeah. Yeah, so yesterday's video, like I was actually going to do coming down to the end, I actually went to try, apart from the dim sum king, I went and tried the pow from Kamwa, and this is between you all, that was kind of failure. So yeah, I did not include it in that video because it's like, well, one, I didn't get chance to finish edit that aspect of it, and two is like this was a cool video. I don't want to spoil it with the power from Kamwa. I mean, the power wasn't bad, but it wasn't as flavorful as the others. Mind you, I don't eat as much pow in my life. Like, this was in this video, like at the festival, that was probably the fourth time or fifth time I had it. Yeah. So yeah, so it's pretty cool to explore the different cultures here in Trinidad and Tobago, and because we have such a nice variety, or such a nice melting pot, so to speak, and somehow we make it work in terms of, I mean, I was making comments in some of the comments in the video. We're not perfect. It'll have a few groups here and there that will stray from the norm or cause comments, but generally I think we kind of live in harmony with one another, more or less. Like in terms of the culture, sometimes when other cultures open up to the public, everybody is eventually come on board, and I think we could reach, if we are not there yet, we reach a time where everybody celebrating everybody kind of thing. It don't matter if you're Hindu, Christian, Muslim, Roman Catholic, um, spiritual Baptist, anything. Yeah, we just have to have that respect for each other, and yeah. Hey, Tony and Nathan. Carter, they just had some table and doubles today. I know you all were talking about that. Oh yeah, spoilers. Tony and Nathan is who joined last weekend, and we went double topping. That will be the upcoming video this Saturday. Yeah. So Susie's asking, what is my favorite type of food? That's a hard one, Susie. I don't really have a favorite in particular. Once it tasting good, I mean, there's the go-to for sometimes when like the fried chicken and stuff, the doubles. When it calls, I like the curry in the moments. I like my pizza and stuff. I like my dal and the rice and the lentils and the tomato choker. I like my Sunday lunch, the baked chicken, the potato salad, the fried rice, the macaroni pie. It's hard to have one particular favorite, so I just like good tasting food and enjoying it. Yeah. Sylvana is saying there's a book called The Chinese President in Trinidad and Tobago. Oh yes, I've heard about that. Sylvan, I have to get my hands on a copy of that, right? Because right now, one of the books I use for some of the videos, especially when I'm doing certain areas in Trinidad and Tobago, is Michael Anthony, Towns and Cities in Trinidad and Tobago. That book is that. That's the name of the book, boy. Yeah. And speaking of books, since Sylvan bring it up, I still ain't finished the second book I'm reading, Boyhood Days, Tales of Boyhood Days by Lyndon. Yeah, still reading that. I ain't get a chance to finish it. So yeah, so I'm still on book. That's what, book number 2. Yeah, boy. And yeah, King Cool culture brings everyone together. But not only culture, right? You have to have that openness as well, and not be close-minded to think my culture better than your culture kind of vibes. You have to be open to exploring and learning other people's culture. Sometimes you may not necessarily have to agree with certain aspects of other people's culture, because there's give and takes in certain things. But yeah, once you have that respect and just come there with an open mind just to learn, to see what's about, you will enjoy it, and everything will just be much better. Right. So it was fun doing that the Chinese hopping, not Chinese hopping. I'm mixing up the videos. The Temple Fair video from that I recorded some in January there. Yeah. And I'll try to reach earlier next time, so I could take in everything full and proper. Yeah, some parts of it might have been blurry, and that's because, well, I got those clips from other people now, seeing that I wasn't there, and then, well, with the camera I use the low lighting in the night, sometimes it doesn't be all that. So yeah, so let me jump into the main thing, back to the 80s. There is this tune, I don't know if you all know it, Bring Back the Old Time Days. Yeah. And it's interesting though, because it has some aspects of that song that we could always take into consideration. And to me, sometimes it'd be good to go back to some old time days. If you could go back to some old time ways, it would be cool. But at the same time, keep some of the modern aspects of things. KLB Gaming is asking, where's the best doubles I had? Now, somebody, when they ask that question, for me, I tell you, it depends on what area. And because they have doubles, there's no one best doubles in Trinidad and Tobago, in my opinion, right? Each area have a particular, like a doubles person or 2 or 3 doubles people that doubles real good. In South, we encountered, well, around San Fernando, they have the one on Pennington Street. That doubles was good. You'll see that in the upcoming video, as well as the one by Massey Stores in Bel Air. Apart from like G1 Das, apart from like Blake, I know Das doubles in Cure is good. I heard UE doubles is good. One of these days we'll tackle all those because I haven't had those in a while. Up Port of Spain side. Huh. There used to be somebody in St. James that had a good doubles on one of these side streets. I'm not sure if they're there. I remember when I was doing the double hopping in town, I passed and they wasn't around. I can't remember the name. This was a while back. So yeah. Hey D man, good night, good night. And someone say yeah, St. James is you had a mixture of all kind of different things. So yeah, just gonna jump back into the the old time days song. KLB is giving asking if I ever watched The Darkest Mind. I don't think so. Hey Shirley, good night, good night. The Darkest Mind. I'm not sure KLB Gaming. I'll have to probably check that out at some point. I might Google it or check it up on YouTube and see where it's seen. We're just gonna take in a little, the old time days vibes. Susie is saying she find UE doubles standard drop. That's very interesting, Susie, because like I've been told that their standards actually went up from what I know it to be. So that's interesting. Also, there's also an next doubles person behind UE doubles is Barry, I think. Barry doubles or something, so could be wrong, I'm not sure. I heard his one is pretty good. So we'll have to try that out one of these days. It's a movie. Darkest Minds is a movie. I'll definitely check that out. Oh yeah. So this is something I didn't know what's going on here. Why is this screen fix? Repeating what you saw. Let's see what's going on here. Frank. Yes, it's Frank. It's Frank. Ooh, yeah, there we go. I had the wrong thing. Yeah, it's Frank Doubles, Susie. Yes, you're correct. Frank Doubles was the name of the thing. Hey, let me know if we're just going back to the old time tunes, and especially this one. I had to, kick it off with this one. I know. Yeah, this is, Nappy Meyers. Old time days. Wesley, don't worry. We're gonna we'll take in some Anari Raja sung by Amelia Suku in a little bit.
Bring back the old time days. Bring back them old time ways. I know everything must change.
If anybody don't know this tune,
but I still love the old time
RL, nice tune.
Used to be everyone could afford to live right, just to feel nice, didn't need no paradise. Now open your eyes, look around, smoke in the city, and what was pretty, crying out for sympathy. So bring back the old time days. Bring back them old time ways. I know everything must change, but I still love the old time days. Used to be everyone cared for each other, lived like brothers, respected one another. In times gone by, we used to share.
Yeah, you see that? It used to be everyone. Hopefully we really go back. That is one aspect of the old time days I wish we could go back to. You know, these days everybody have a gripe with something, and that seems to be the scene right now. Like sometimes people hate on some other aspects, and sometimes misunderstandings will be blown out of proportions. So it'd be very nice to go back to that time of respecting each other, talking through things. Don't resort to violence. Don't resort to like blowing up people on social media. Although I know sometimes that's the only way to get a resolve. So yeah, so if you could go back to that aspect at times, everybody looking out for each other kind of thing. But I don't know. We'll see how it goes.
Together we make do. And if I draw a susu, what was mine was yours too. I know them days done pass and gone, and I know that life must carry on. But if I must join in with the pack, then I'm going back. I'm going back, yeah, yeah, back to the old time days, back to them old time ways. I know everything must change, but I still love the old time days. Yes, bring back the old time days.
And this was back.
Bring back them old time ways.
So it was back since 1991.
I know everything
almost 20 years ago.
must change, but I still love the old time days. Bring it back, bring it back. Just bring it back.
2 years ago, sorry, my bad. Matching this morning. So yeah, back to the old time days. That's still a epic tune, the next one that and a big up that I really enjoy from back then. This is one of my favorite tunes. Look, you see, I just had to pop the first word and it don't show up already. Let me see this. Sister is also a fan of the channel.
Sweet Trinbago, I tell them no way. No way. How the people small-minded, my cautious and loud, of ball and scandal, they boastful and proud. Yet somehow I see all this foolery as window dressing. They're still a blessing. You see, I just see Tokoriku, these rice and cascadu, you crab and callaloo, never just give me, not leave it.
There's something about this song.
Me never string so deep and freedom no country. Where else in the world sweet pan and calypso. People just overflow today in the street. Not leave it, not leave it. It's here where
sometimes I think we forget this
I see a people creative who must overcome. Make magic from old steel, from rusty oil drum. So why should I fear? Some tears here and there, I tell them no way. No way.
Yeah, this was the March, bro.
She's so special, like natural
What's on this
instinct.
one?
They meet you by the river, it's come take a drink. Outspoken but kind, no silent bad mind, so forget New York and all the old talk. You see, I just drink some babash too, punching rum and Mountain Dew. A hot plate, a pale out to me, macaroni, just give me, not leaving, not leaving. Me never string so deep and freedom don't come cheap. Where else in the world you know, jump high and wind down low. If you don't get on so they watch you see me. I'm not leaving, not leaving. It's here where conceive me, it's here I go dead. Put your hand in the air. The aroma rock us straight. The savannah where children play. The sorrel, the muddy bar. The corn soup, the bacon chai. The oval cigar box. The pecan, the tit for tat. The ritual of carnival. The soca chutney Bacchanal. I wake up one morning and before I stretch, it's private by doubles, me nostril don't catch. And therefore my view, an ocean so blue, I'm going nowhere. Nowhere. Hummingbirds and blackbirds that sing in the trees. Chaponia and spices that waft in the breeze. While we by the drop, a booty and laughing for its praising. It's so amazing. You see, I just watch a football match with Trinidad and Yankee clash. So much goal, me pussy lash, me head still dizzy. Not leaving.
Oh yeah, and then someone will leave
Me never stray so deep and freedom don't come cheap. Where else in the world you know, milk and the honey flow. Pagans just spend on low and dance in a train. Not leaving, not leaving. It's here where comes it's here I go dead.
Yeah, the record.
Barbed wire, roll wire, we living in jail. But somehow I know true peace will prevail. As folks will recall, our problems are small, I'm going nowhere. Nowhere. The heart of my people is of solid gold. Like soca, they move you with rhythm and soul. So who want to leave? Because they believe that out there easy. I say they're crazy. You see, I just see the curry you. These rice and tattoo. You grab and callaloo. Me never just give me. Not leaving, not leaving. Me never street.
I know in this live we will be able to do a lot of the old school stuff. Like in this live, it might just be a few. But don't worry, yeah, we're how it is live.
It's here where conceive me, it's here I go dead. Manning and gypsy,
It's a shame that them
the
was
Bacchanal in
right from like
UNC,
Krishna and Sparrow.
Joni and Skinner
I
Park.
really enjoy Sparrow.
They eat you like a bacon shack.
Stories just to tell through Calypso and Calypso.
Na 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 leaving.
Yeah, and
Put your
big
hand
up
in the air.
people who post this
Not
on YouTube,
leaving,
you know.
not leaving, not leaving, not leaving, not leaving, not leaving, not leaving, not leaving. Put your hand in the air. Not leaving, 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 not leaving.
see if we find it. This is it.
Anari raja devola naturo naturo na Anari raja devola naturo
You know, when I hear these kind of tunes,
more bharje satura more
feel like
bharjena saat more bharje satura more bharje va
farewell.
bharjena o bharjata
We went straight into a next genre of music from here, from high school to
Anari raja devola naturo naturo na on Peaceful Audio Millennium Starz.
Well, I know this is the first time I hear this. I don't have a kind of
Cheet more bharje jetani more bharje va parjena Cheet more bharje jetani more bharje va parjena o bharjata hai gaya ho naturo naturo na Anari raja devola naturo naturo na
And these sometimes the best thing about hearing music. Music has such a profound, I would say, bridge for people. You don't necessarily need to understand what they're singing or what they're saying, but you can still enjoy it. And I've actually these are some pictures that I've seen from
devar more bharje devrani more bharje va parjena devar more bharje devrani more bharje va parjena o bharjata hai gaya ho naturo naturo na Anari raja devola naturo naturo na
I wonder if it's like that's what I'm putting up for all these tunes.
Saya more bharje sawatya more bharje va parjena Saya more bharje sawatya more bharje va parjena o bharjata hai gaya ho
Talk to me. If you all want us to take in anything else, we'll take it in. Let me just check my. Let's see here. So yes, yeah. So this is the community tab. I was going to see if what other videos we want to take in, and we'll take in that. Oh, okay. Nah, we don't have anything here. All right. Have yes, surely Bollywood Trini style kind of thing. So actually, let's listen to one more. Yeah, yes, man. I just wanna take in one more tune before we go. This one is a classic. See, I mean, the Chutney. Tell me, if I know this one. This one is a real. Seeing that we in the Chutney mood. This one is a classic.
Wait. Committee. Movement.
Let's take this one a little bit and after I want to jump into a trailer. Not my trailer. Chris Garcia, boys. And these shoe shakti dance and super things.
This is what it song like jamming on the online. This is what it song like to me. Chade, burka,
Yeah, boy, King Cool. Classic. And yeah, this would have been the hollows it looked like in Peeps Box of Honor. You know, I didn't realize this is where the tidbit, but most of these kind of videos do that tidbit. Peeps Box of Honor or the Comical Gardens, you know. Yeah, that's some old school vibes right there, you know. We taking for Maria, that one never get old. These are some like tunes that will just age like fine wine as time goes by. So yeah, I know when we probably some of you all would have probably expecting some 80s vibes and all these. When I say 80s vibes, we're talking about, you know, the rock vibes in the 80s style, because that's a whole different scene. But you know, Trinbago vibes, we had to throw back to local stuff here. And speaking of local, right? I don't know if you all know about Yayon. He did videos. That's the next YouTube channel. He was doing videos walking across Trinidad and Tobago. Yeah. So he actually doing a movie based on the book I'm reading by Lyndon, Boyhood Days. Yeah. And so this is the trailer. That is the little thing we have earlier. And I just say, let me take in the trailer with you all. Hey, Sonny Man is our next one. Self-and don't worry, we will come back to that in a little bit. I just want to take in the trailer from Yayon, because this is a movie, a local movie. Just in case you all didn't know about it, you all could check it out. So yeah, let me just take that in right now. I didn't watch the trailer because I said I'll watch it here with you all. So yeah, so let me just take in. This is Yayon. You Reap. What You Reap is the name of the trailer. So yeah.
Zula, I created my own opportunities. I chose to create a path so that I could provide for you all the things you would need and almost everything that you would want.
Yeah. So Cook for We is also the channel, one of his other channels, where he and his boys actually sit down and show you how to cook recipes and stuff. So yeah.
Yeah, money?
Why are you being like that? I plan to look just as hard as you, even harder. You see why it's my favorite?
What You Reap. Wood.
You man looking for the dollar.
Quincy Holder, boy. Yeah. So that is a local movie he dropping sometime soon, probably on YouTube. So on one of the lives, whenever he drop it, we'll take it in. So Shirley's asking if there's a horror movie. I guess from the music it would sound so, but no, it's more like a crime thriller probably. We'll see. What You Reap is the name of it. So yeah. Hey Aqua FX. Good night. So yeah, so once I drop on YouTube, we will take it in right here on the live. Oh, but you all should definitely go on and check it out as well. Actually, let me let's go back and go check out the channel. Yeah. So you see, yes, it's upcoming. What is that? The first Okay, so 9. It's 9 o'clock next week, Saturday. This will be dropping as a short film. So let me hit that notify me there. Yeah, so I'll know we taking in that. So yeah, so you all should definitely go. You can check out. I'll try and leave a link of this in the. Actually, you know what? Let me just drop this in the chat in case you all want to check it out. Yeah. So it's in the chat. yeah. Silver screen surf. For those of you who don't know, someone is saying that looking good. It made for the silver screen, So back in the days, that I remember the parents and thing used to talk about that. So yeah, the silver screen, boy. Because that's when you go to the movies and there was a silver screen. Or was it the TV, boy? And it was silver first, and then it was. That's a very interesting too. So yeah, and so we took in some tunes there. Don't worry, we'll take in some more. Like, hey Indra, good night. So that's some old school vibes. One of these days we'll do some more. Probably next weekend we'll do a little more. I don't know if you all have any more questions. I think I won't lie, I was feeling a little tired like earlier because I did wake up after lunch. I went and knock out and I get up and I just came straight to do this live. But now I'm feeling a little alive, and in a sense, after taking in those tunes we listened to, the old time days, the Not Leaving, the Chutney Bacchanal, yeah, the Anari, Raja, yeah. Anari Raja. Raja is king. Anari king. Alright, cool. Yeah. Shelly saying she enjoyed the Bollywood dance song. That'll be Chutney Bacchanal. Yeah. And the Shiv Shakti dance group with Chris, the iconic Chris Garcia. So yeah, now we moving on to the deep end of this live in a sense. So it's like anything goes at the moment. We could check out anything. Just let me know in the chat if you want me to check anything out. If not, we'll probably wrap up. I'm sure everybody has something to organize for this week, for tomorrow. And again, I just want to thank you all for joining me on this live. Just an update. I got an email. I should have done this last week. I forgot. So yeah, all the chocolates from the free chocolate from the Montserrat Cocoa Farmers Co-op has finished. So yeah, so whoever you all are, I hope you enjoyed that free bar that you got once you told them Trinbago vibes. You came here because of Trinbago vibes. So yeah, the man is asking, where are those performers today? That's a good question. I'm not sure. I'm assuming they're either married or teaching because the Shiv Shakti dance group is still around. And yeah, so they're either teaching or happily married, working somewhere. I'm not sure where those performers are today. That's what I can speculate. Yeah, because that was Chutney Bacchanal was when, boy? That was back in early 2000 or the late 90s, boy. Gosh. I'm just gonna, check this out because I can't remember everything. Chutney Bacchanal, boy. Let me see. That would have been. If anybody know what year Chutney Bacchanal came out, just let me know. I'm trying to Google it at the moment, and it's not showing up anything. $1996, yeah. That was back in 1996. So That's over 30. Oh, yeah. Shirley saying I could choose my live video with a dance video. Ah, that's a good one, Shirley. Yeah. Oh yeah, the man saying he left Trinidad in '88. So don't worry, we'll go through some tunes, some new, some old, right here on the Vibes Sunday Vibes Live. Right, folks. I think that's about it for me. Thank you again for joining me, and hope you all have a great week. Have a fantastic week. Have a safe week. We got some rain over the weekend, which was interesting. And I know right here in Trinidad, Wassa has been saying that due to some leak or something, a good bit of people here in the country may be without water for a little bit because they're doing some upgrades or they're blaming something on the next. I'm not sure. That's what I came across. Hopefully, you all keep well, keep good, enjoy your week, enjoy your day, and yeah, have a good night. So until the next one, peeps, are gone later and good night. Oh yeah, thanks for joining. Thanks for indulging this throwback stuff. We're looking forward to see Yayan's video when that drop next week. Yeah. Thanks Shirley, thanks. Alright, peeps, are gone later.